Hello, Cancer Rising. It's Mandy Ray of Ecstatic Astrology and a fellow Cancer Rising for your solar eclipse forecast. Let's get into it. March 29th is when this happens. Where is it happening? Well, two places. So the new moon is here in your 10th house of career. That's Aries for you, okay? Because you're a Cancer Rising. And that is where also Mercury will be at 0 degrees, like right here, whenever the solar eclipse happens. So you got the sun, the moon, and then you have five things: Neptune, the North Node, Venus retrograde, and Saturn here in the ninth house of Pisces. And then, like, just a little bit after the solar eclipse, Mercury moves back in there. This is where we're dreaming things into existence. Okay. So we might want something for ourselves here. We're being pushed really hard. And that's the Aries part. It's like, I want to do better with my career. It's got to go better. I want people to see me. I want to have a good reputation. What are you not reimagining or drawing on your intuition, your spirituality from in your ninth house? How can these two be meshed together? How can you get what you want? Right? So the ninth house being higher education, belief systems, exploration, philosophy, publishing, expansion. That is where Venus retrograde is. And that is, I think, my favorite part of all of this is Venus being exalted and reevaluating this ninth house. Now, the ninth house has a lot to do with storytelling, okay? It's your truth. It's sharing it though. It's the house of the guru is what they call it. So you can't be a guru if you don't share it, if you don't let people know this is what I know, this is how I do things, right? So this is about, okay, reimagine this philosophy that you have. Now, the other part of this is in order to do the 10th house career, reputation, ambition, right? But the other part of this is that has been retrograde. Mars, you have a 10th house Mars ruled. Okay. So Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is going to be very important for your career no matter what. Not only your career, but your creativity, because that's Scorpio fifth house. So when Mars is retrograde and there's eclipses in your 10th house of career, we have to look at where Mars is, right? Well, Mars has been retrograde in your first house of self, your body, your identity, how people see you. And there may be a sense that you have been not getting your needs met there. And this is what this time period has been for. It's like, okay, you need to nurture yourself, baby. My goodness, you can't do any of this up here if you don't nurture yourself. And I think maybe now that Mars is direct, it is a redoing of that area. I've got to redo how I show up, really. And it's funny because I had been not doing, I'm a Cancer rising. I'll give you a personal anecdote. I have not been doing my videos because I've had bad health over the last year. It's still bad. My nose is swollen right here. Okay. So that being said, I know that I have to put some effort in there. If I want my effort to pay off here, I have to put effort into nurturing my body, nurturing my appearance, myself, getting on video, or it's not going to happen, right? Now, Mars retrograde is going to support this ninth house stuff, travel, belief systems, your truth. And there is this maybe change in philosophy that you needed to have, a change in the way your mind works, even your path in life in order to do this. So you can think that if you can nurture yourself and nurture your belief system, nurture your truth, then the career stuff's going to fall into place. And before you know it, Saturn's going to leave this ninth house area and it's going to go into the 10th house. And that's when the work on your career really begins. So work on what you believe about it first. Work on your truth. Get really clear on that. Think outside the box. Let your imagination run wild with your stories, with how you view life, with what meaning is. And then you'll be able to do this thing here. But also make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? And these two things work together. You know, sometimes you need to have a certain philosophy in order. You know, if your philosophy is I don't need to exercise, well, you know, your first house and your ninth house is not gonna they're not gonna do well, right? So there's a sense that you need to have a new philosophy about how you feel about yourself as well. And that will add to all of the good things happening here. And let me just say, Saturn's going to be work there. But if we want it to go better, if we want that to be a thing that improves, Saturn is mastery. So the obstacle is the way, man. The obstacle right now is in not believing we can do it, but you can. The obstacle in the future will be, okay, it's actually time to do it. So come up with the way you want to do it first. Anything else? Well, I don't think so. Maybe except Uranus is going to be in your 11th house of goals, networking, leadership, friends, the community you're a part of. And Uranus is change and innovation and unexpected events. And it's going to hook in with self and body and truth and philosophy and travel. So that's going to be around April 5th. And I would definitely take care of your body, take care of your mind. This is really working on some health stuff, I would say. So, it's one of those things that I think is just a good idea to be aware around that time. Make sure if you are somewhere with your friends that you're taking care of yourself and your needs based on your philosophy. For me, I have a high school reunion that weekend, and it's going to be interesting to be thrown into a situation which I haven't seen these people in, like 25 years. So what's it going to change for me? What's it going to change about how I feel about myself and about my path in life, right? So apply that to your own life. All right, I'll catch you on the flip side for the full moon in Libra, which will be in your fourth house of home and family, and look forward to it. Like, share, subscribe, leave some comments. Bye.